Hello, everyone. I know it's been a while relative to my participation in discussing this idiot at hand, this idiot that we are observing, this utter fool. And here he is begging for his life, begging for his life. He's in front of the jury and he's trying to make an appeal. But it's nothing like trying to accomplish something, but you do it when it's too late to be done. And I say that because this is no more reminiscent to when I was trying to get to a certain store. And when I got there thinking that I was going to get what I wanted to buy, I found out the store was closed and I wasn't able to get in there in time. What am I saying? Mr. Brooks has already defeated his own self in front of the jury. It's too late. It's closed. It's too late to go back for sympathy now. You done already proved yourself. You proved your anger. You proved your disposition. You prove how vulgar you treat women. And now that the store is closed, you want to get in there and get what you want. It ain't gonna happen. The store is closed, no different than Judge Dora telling you that the evidentiary phase is closed. Y'all remember him telling them that? Remember he kept on saying he had evidence that he wanted to bring. Listen, the evidentiary phase is closed. All right, let's listen to this mumbo jumbo. Fool. Come on. Need to go sit down.
You have everything in your hands now.
They sure enough do. Your life. And you got something in your hands. Bars. And I ain't talking about dropping the soap. For Bubba get it there. The soap bar. You got that soap bar in your hand.
That's right.
You better not drop that bar. Now you provoking them to do what's right. They sure enough is. You telling them to lock you up. And that's exactly what they gonna do.
Don't let the smoke and mirrors take away your power.
Don't let the truth take away the power.
Theatrics.
Y'all see that? See that? He tried to undermine the truth by labeling it what? Smoking mirrors. He's trying to undermine the truth by calling it theatrics. Oh my God, he's trying to play reverse psychology with these people. Listen, these jurors ain't stupid.
Take away your power.
It's all a psychology game with him, man. That became a debacle.
Each and every one of you has a decision.
And each and every one of them made that decision unanimously. Let's go. Come on. Just like you said. No. Just like you said, when the witnesses came in, what they call it, the impact witness statement. Just like you told the judge, come on with it. Come on with it. Well, what am I saying? Come on with it. Come on with it. Don't matter what you say. Come on with it, because they going to do what's right. I don't want to see them crocodile tears. Now you want to start crying. I thought you was tough. I knew you was tough when you cried about that paper cut. Y'all remember he said he had a paper cut? Didn't sound too tough to me. Can you imagine what Bubba gonna do, or what he hasn't already done? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at him, looking in shame.
My younger kids getting older.
Oh, who cares? Who cares?
At some point, having to explain everything to them.
Yeah. You definitely gonna come up in the conversation.
Kids don't stay kids forever.
And they gonna know that their father's a murderer. They should already
kids
though.
Is frankly a lot smarter than we were when we was kids. I'll tell you that much.
So how does this go to your defense? How does this go to a cushion? I won't even say a defense at this point. He's fighting for a cushion. And that cushion is to take away all that impact that's going to be handed down to him relative to that sentence by the judge right after these verdicts are handed in. He's fighting for a cushion to cushion the impact. Ain't no defense no more now. Now you fighting for that cushion. He ain't fighting for no defense. Touch of David said the case is over. The case is closed.
I got a letter the other day. My youngest daughter.
So what? Matter of fact, I don't even want to hear the letter. I don't want to hear the letter. Because that's BS. Anytime you can just undermine somebody else's children and now want to make your kids relevant. No. Just because, wow, you fighting for a cushion that bad that you can say to hell with these kids, that the other child that I killed and the rest of these other ones that I killed, but let me bring up my youngest daughter. Can you believe that he has the effrontery, the audacity, the nerve, the gall to even make his kids a factor in this? I don't even want to hear the story about his kids. Let's go back. Let's go back here. Cause that's BS. I don't even want to hear it. Listen. That's irrelevant. His kids at this point is irrelevant relative to what he did.
What am I saying? Say, look at the testimony.
Look at the evidence. Look at the videos.
From the prosecution here has been intent.
That's exactly what it was.
We all know what's been said.
We all know what you did.
Picture that's been painted.
Nobody painted. That's what I'm saying. Nobody painted no picture. These were exhibits. If anybody painted it, it was you, because you did this. You painted the picture. And you might be painting Bubba. But we ain't gonna go there. Some of y'all didn't. Let me get out of here. Y'all missed that one, but we ain't gonna say nothing.
The prosecution said themselves. How can you look in somebody's head and say, this is what they intended to do?
Because there's too much evidence to your contrary. That's how. If you had if he had the ability, if he had the wherewithal, capacity, etc., to stop, then that means he intentionally did what he did. I mean, come on. It's not rocket science. This is not calculus. This is not algebra class. This is actually beyond subtraction and addition, meaning that subtraction and addition is elementary. It's that easy. All right. Well, this is easier than that because we seen the video. How obvious can it be? How evidentiary could it be? The videos are of evidentiary value. You know, in layman's terms, in other words, a picture is worth 1,000 words. You didn't need to say nothing. We didn't see it all. You think the jury didn't see what you did? Get out of here. My.
For a year, I've sat and gone through this.
Now, hold up. Did y'all hear what he just said? For a year, he sat and gone through this. Good. That's good. It's good because he was not allowed bail. Bail was denied. Bail was of revocation. And I believe bail should have been revoked initially, even before this. If that bail had been revoked initially, we would still have those people that attended that parade more than likely alive. Because you didn't have an animal that got behind a wheel to go kill people at a parade.
Feeling so powerless. Letting other people run with the narratives.
It's not a narrative, man. Stop trying to spin this. It's the truth of the matter. The prosecution did not make this up.
While other people paint a picture that has zero truth. Zero.
Well, that's hard to believe given your actions.
I understand about healing myself, tragedy, pain, all that.
I mean, it's like he's trying. It's like he's trying to just give a different. It's like he's taking the truth and he's distorting it so that way you can believe his narrative. In other words, he's trying to tell you that what they have is just a narrative, but he's trying to undermine that and get you to believe his narrative, his side. He's trying to make this about him. Like, never mind I killed your family members. Never mind I killed little Jackson Sparks. Never mind what I did. Let's make this story about me. People are painting a picture about me. That's not really who I am. I didn't really do this. That's what it's like he's trying to play mind games with these jurors. And it ain't, and as Sue Opera told him earlier, when his whole gambit was to stall and delay, and she said, it's not going to work. And I believe the same holds true relative to what he's trying to do here. And you're sadly mistaken, Mr. Brooks, because it's not going to work. Given those unanimous verdicts that were unanimously voted against you, that is a clear indication that it's inoperative. It's not going to work.
A lot of it, there's no need to get into.
all that crying ain't gonna work, man.
I myself, in my own life, have had to do a lot of healing. As a man with children myself,
Who cares? How could he even bring his children up? He was never even in their lives. He was never even in his children's lives. So how come now they're relevant? They wasn't relevant when you was knocking Erica off and had all these other babies by all these different people. Come on now. But all of a sudden, I got myself into a jam. Let me act like I'm a sensible father, even though I killed a child. But let me act like a man and say, even and try now. I want to make my kids relevant, and then had a nerve to say Erica Patterson didn't have custody of none of the children. Well, explain your position as a father, a hands-on father. You wasn't no hands-on father. You ain't nothing but a hands-on criminal. And them hands is probably on that soap bar. You better not drop that soap. Woo.
I find it hard to believe
I find it hard to believe that you think you can fool these jurors.
that anyone who's really had conversations with me, spent time around me,
We know you a fool.
would think for 1 second that this is an intentional act.
It most definitely was.
I've never heard of someone intentionally trying to hurt someone.
I never heard of a driver seeing a barricade, which is a clear indication that you're not supposed to go that way. So I never heard of a driver driving down a barricaded road. So I don't want to hear nothing about intent. Because if you had sense, you wouldn't have driven down a road that was barricaded.
While attempting to blow their horn.
Well, look, if he wouldn't have driven down a road that was barricaded, he wouldn't have to blow his horn. If it wasn't by intent. If it wasn't by intent, then why the hell did he drive through a barricade? Come on, man. It's like you're trying to make, listen, I'll go ahead and say it. It's like you're trying to make chicken shit out of it. Come on. You're trying to make no sense out of being sense. It ain't gonna happen. Because what he's saying doesn't make any sense. It's like he's talking gibberish jargon. It's all gibberish, stupid jargon that doesn't have any place in the justice system. Even with that sovereign citizen. That sovereign citizen that's legal, stupid, debunk legal theories that have no place in the justice system. The only place he has is in a cage. That's your place. That's where you belong. And I'm waiting your mother to join you.
To alert people of their presence. Which brings me to more information that I believe that you should have been privy to.
They were privy of everything. What do you mean they should have been privy to? So in other words, what are you accusing the state of, Brady? Because Brady means that something is being withheld outside of their knowledge. They were privy to everything. They had every exhibit. Everything was video recorded. That whole crime scene was video recorded. So with all that, watch this, with that being said, I think it's fair to say they were privy to everything. I think it's fair to say that the jurors were privy to all those exhibits. Well, y'all ain't saying, ooh, it's quiet in here. Let me, ooh. Some of they should have been privy.
And
they
I'm
sure
sure
enough
that
were. They were over privy.
prosecution will beg to differ, but the fact of the matter is, the vehicle in question, make a model of 2010.
I dare you to lie. I dare you to
Ford
lie.
Escape.
I dare you.
The vehicle in question, actually 2008, 2009, and 2010.
I dare you to lie. I
Was
dare
in
you to
fact recalled.
liar.
Objection, misstatement of the facts, facts not in evidence.
Was
He's a
in
liar.
fact-
See, you know, no. Hold on. You know what's bad right here? You know it is absolutely abysmal for him right here. Now, notice he said that there's some things that the jury should have been privy to. Well, guess what? They were privy. They were privy to the inspection by Inspector Schultz. So he can't claim no Brady. He can't claim any foul or any Brady situation here. No. Because they are privy to the inspection conducted by Inspector Schultz. So what's abysmal for him at this point is that he's clearly, directly, fragrantly, I can't, oh my God, I sound like Joe Biden. Lord have mercy. Where's my teleprompter? Y'all ain't saying that. Let's use the word blatant. He is blatantly lying. Right? And directly in front of these jurors. Because they were already privy to that inspection given to them by the state. So there's absolutely no Brady. There's nothing that was being withheld. They were privy of everything. And he is blatantly lying. Saying that this vehicle was recalled. That's a lie. That's why the state objected. Come on.
Recalled was in fact a class action lawsuit against
Liar.
Ford
Objection,
for those
facts
model
not in evidence.
for those model vehicles.
Sustained.
Liar.
Disregard.
Information that you should have been privy to.
They
You
were.
weren't allowed to be privy to.
That's a lie. Stop trying to flip. He's flipping this. He's trying to get the jury to believe a lie. He's trying to get them to believe speculation versus evidence brought by the state. That's basically what this is. I'm still trying to gather, how does he have the effrontery to lie in front of the same people that you need to help you in this, to turn this, to reciprocate, to flip this for you? How do you? It's like you want redemption, but you're lying to the Redeemer. Come on. Ooh, I like that. He wants redemption, but he's lying to the Redeemer. Woo! You didn't hear me.
Why? I don't know. That information, malfunctioning throttle bodies.
Mr. Brooks, move on.
Exactly. You
It's
liar.
information that you should have been privy to.
Move on.
Vehicles that malfunction and accelerate not being able to be stopped.
Stop this.
Objection, that is-
It's information.
You liar.
It's
There's an
information.
objection. Hold on. Go ahead.
Stupid liar.
Statements by
Sorry
Mr.
for the
Brooks.
interruption.
Facts not in evidence, Your Honor, and his complete misstatement.
Sustained. Strike
How's it a
C.
misstatement when I have the information?
You don't have crap.
Mr. Brooks, move on.
This
You don't have
information
crap.
that
Shut up.
I feel like you needed to know. You should
No.
have known.
No. Matter of fact, I don't even play no more of this because it's about to make me lose my religion if I haven't already. Listen, He is blatantly lying. And I don't even know what is the purpose of him lying, because they were already abreast. They were apprised. They were privy to this. They know. They saw the inspection. How can you get up here and lie and say you have the information? You have disinformation. You don't have no information. There's no Brady by the state. And there was a full inspection of that vehicle. So don't talk about you have information. No, you have speculation and or a lie. That's what you got. Let's see the rest of this.
Thank you for that. Thank you for taking pretty much a month and setting it to the side for this.
I don't think he even, you know what, given all the evidence that was against him, I don't think it should have even took 3 weeks. Especially when he kept on saying that he doesn't dispute the charges. You can't fight. You can't fight what is true with a lie. So that was already concession right there. It should have been just like Attorney Opera said. It was an open and close. It didn't take long. For the jury to come up with a unanimous verdict across the board. Everybody got a consensus. Everybody has a consensus relative. They always in agreement. And so that's why Attorney Opera said it was open and shut. Exactly. It was open and shut before they even prosecuted the case. It was just trying to get through the preliminaries and getting through the process. This was a waste of time and a waste of tax.
I know it's probably not proper, but you
Tax
guys
dollars.
deserve a round of applause if you could get one.
Oh, now he trying to be on their good side. They deserve a round of applause. Now, does he really think that's going to work? Really, Darrell? You didn't kill all these people, but now they can flip this because now you're telling them that they deserve a round of applause. Really, Darrell? Come on, you can do better than that. You sound worse than a politician. You can do better than that. You can do better by just saying you're sorry and serve your time. Maybe the impact wouldn't have been so impactful relative to your sentencing.
And I know, and I have faith and I trust that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you must believe.
Right.
You must got faith that you go to jail, because that's exactly what they voted on.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. But when the jury was coming in the courtroom, what did you do? Didn't you sit down? So all of a sudden now you got respect for them? Oh my God, does he really think that they are this dumb? Does he really think that the jury is this stupid and they gonna fall for this foolishness? He disrespected. Let me ask you a question. How many of y'all that watched this trial observed where Darrell Brooks disrespected those jurors by not standing when they made their entrance in the courtroom? I'm talking about the incoming of the jury, how he sat down. So all of a sudden, here's this out of nowhere. Watch this. Out of nowhere, now he has respect for these people. Because he knows that we are at the 11th hour. The end is near. This case is basically over. It's in the hands of the jurors. And so let me play a last-minute respect game to alter my fate. Come on, man. Come on. You a fool.
I believe in your heart you know what's wrong.
They sure enough do. And given that you already locked up, I guess you could say it's fair to say that they sure enough did.
Thank you.
Yeah, sit down. Sit yourself down. Nobody feeling sorry for you. Blow your nasty nose.
Before I give the state
Who
an
that
opportunity,
black man behind you?
To present rebuttal, please stand for a minute. So please stand.
Yeah, blow your nasty nose. You nasty idiot. No, I don't want to hear that. Let's find another case with this fool. Excuse me.
One instruction. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. The defendant will now make an opening statement. The purpose of an opening statement is to give the defendant an opportunity to tell you what he expects the evidence will show so that you will better understand the evidence as it is introduced during the trial. I must caution you, however, that the opening statements are not evidence. With that, go ahead, sir.
Obviously, I don't have any rehearsed or well-prepared speech, so I'm just going to speak from the heart. I would just like to first say that I want to bring to remembrance something I think everyone in this room has been taught pretty much as far back as we can remember, is that there's always two sides to every story.
Well, that's true in theory, but there's only one side to the truth, and all that evidence that was against him leads to the truth of the matter of what he did. So this whole this reverse psychology game is not going to work. Listen, this may have worked on the streets, and I was having a colloquy with somebody the other day about this. I said, somebody had asked me, I think I mentioned this on one of my other videos. I said, somebody was saying, well, how could he make it to 40 years old? Because he was playing games like this on the streets. See, in other words, games like this can work on the streets. But apparently, as we all can see, this game doesn't work in the courtroom, does it? No. So he might have gotten by on the streets, but he sure wasn't getting away in that courtroom. Y'all ain't hear me. Listen, y'all, I'm getting ready to go. Please like, subscribe. I know I'm not on here invariably like I would want to, but in my defense, I do have a life outside of this. But please like and share and write your thoughts in the comment section. I think it would be very interesting. Thank you for listening. God bless you all.